Hello everyone, today we're going to be finding the derivative of y with respect to x. Now this equation is in implicit form because it is not in y equals form, so we have to use implicit differentiation. So we know that using power terms we can find the derivative of this pretty easily. So 3x cubed, the derivative would be 9x squared, but since we're using since we have to find the derivative of y with respect to x, we have to include dx over dx, or just commonly referred to as dx. This is because when you find the derivative of a variable with respect to another variable like x, you have to include another addition as d, and then this variable that you're taking the derivative of over d to the variable that you're have to make respect to. Now, continuing with the derivative of 3 cubed would be 9y squared dy dx, because we're finding the derivative of y with respect to x, and then finally plus 6y, which the derivative would just be 6, and then don't forget your dy dx, and then all of that simply equals 0 because the derivative of a constant is always 0. So now that you've found the derivative of this equation, it's time to use algebra to simplify it in order to find dy dx, because we are finding, what we're trying to find is the derivative of y with respect to x. So to do this, we have to move over any term that does not have dy dx in it, which would be 9x squared. So what you may have already realized is that dx over dx is equal to 1, because anything divided by itself is just 1, so 9x squared is just being multiplied by 1. Therefore, you can simply subtract 9x squared from both sides and get this equal to 9x squared dy dx plus 6 dy dx equals negative 9x squared, just like that. Now here, we can simply factor dy dx out of 9x squared plus 6, or 9x squared dy dx plus 6 dy dx. So we can get dy dx times 9 messed up a little bit there, 9y there we go, just like that, 9y squared plus 6 equals 9x squared. So this is the equation that we have to work with, and then finally, to get dy dx alone, right here, you have to divide both sides by 9y squared plus 6. So we'll move over here, and then finally we can get dy over dx, or the derivative of y with respect to x, is equal to, sorry, I forgot the negative there, negative 9x squared over 9y squared plus 6. And there you have it. that is the derivative of y with respect to x. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped.